Captain Blackheart's treasure. The captain left treasure for everyone, but mostly for you. Each turn, open a chest of 3 random cards and choose one to put in your hand. Huh. Now, if I'm not mistaken, we have seen this one a couple of times before, but that's alright. I think I'm gonna go ahead and run with... I'm kind of leaning towards Jaina right here. I think running with the mage is gonna be a good option.
Jaina versus Rexar.
Let the hunt begin.
You asked for it.
Alrighty. Alrighty. Yeah, so if I'm not mistaken, I'm just gonna get rid of all of those. I wouldn't be surprised if you just redraw all of it. I don't know the very specifics of it anymore. Yeah, there we go. If I'm not mistaken, this is the brawl that got introduced close to the League of Explorers, where we had the Discover mechanic. I may be completely mistaken in that regard. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and pick up the Sunwalker here, because Sunwalkers are pretty sweet. But if I'm not mistaken, that is when they first introduced this brawl, and I believe we had it a couple times since as well. Anyhow, obviously we gotta try our very best and beat our opponent. It's just gonna be a little bit random, because we only will have, you know, a couple of cards to run with, and most of it will come down to RNG, but that's okay with us. Just gotta try my very best to not make any misplays. Now, if I happen to make some misplays, definitely let me know down below in the comment section of this video, because I'm by no means the greatest of greatest Hearthstone players. I'll be the first one to admit that. Considering I don't think we're gonna get a whole lot of spells here, I would run with the Flamewaker. It's I don't have any spells though. I don't know if, you know what, I'm just gonna pick it. It kind of depends on what we're gonna get next turn, right? Flamewaker is a very, very, very good card. It's just that it only really synergizes if you actually have a lot of spells in your deck, and as you may be aware, I don't really have any spells in my deck because I don't really have a deck. Well, at the very least, as far as I know, I don't really have a deck. I'm sure they have predetermined at the very least some of the cards, because there are some mage-specific ones here, but maybe I should have gone for the Pandaren there, actually, just because I could return the Sunwalker. It's hard to say, like, all of it will just come down to RNG. My hero power is going to be pretty good, though, because I can use this quite effectively here. We're going to go ahead and pick up the Mogashan Warden, I think. Rather annoying card for him. I wish I had, like, some use for my... Oh, whatever. We'll go ahead and play him and just hit him in the face. Obviously, I can play the Warden in the next turn. And actually, my hero power is going to be pretty good, as I can easily ping off the pirates that are on the board right now. Pretty reasonable. It's just that the turns in these brawls do take a little bit of time, because obviously, you know, every player needs to make the decision of what card they want to be running with and what card is going to be the better option. But we should be in an alright place. We've got a reasonably powerful board, actually. He doesn't have a 3-drop for some reason. He did coin out already in the earlier stages of the game. I think that may have been a mistake there. He may very well decide here to take out... Yeah, okay. He's gonna take out the Flamewaker. That's totally fine by me. Adjacent minions can be targeted by spells, or no, we don't care about that. Vaporize, nope. Mukla, the Tyrant of the Veil. Do we really run with Mukla, the Tyrant of the Veil? I mean, okay, fine. Just because I've never played the card before, I'm gonna run with him. Normally not the greatest of greatest options. I'm feeling lucky today, though. Feeling lucky today. We've got a very weird board already. We've got a very strange hand as well as a very strange board right now. But I would say we're in a pretty reasonable position. As long as I get like a odd numbered mana card in the next turn, we should be able to keep on spending it. And really, I think that's probably going to be one of the best rules to keep here. Not necessarily make the, you know, the bestest of bestest decisions, because a lot of it will be random. But at the very least, is he gonna hero power? That would be great for me if he's gonna hero power. But just, yep, there we go. Just simply focus on spending mana as much as possible. All is good. Ooh. I don't sadly have anything. We got Anomalous? I don't even have that card. Alright, fine. Freezer. None of this is working out as well as I was hoping it would. I don't have a mech right now, but even then, the Goblin Blast Mage is still a very powerful card. I'm gonna go ahead and pick it. There may very well be a chance that I'm gonna be getting a mech very soon. If only I would have known that I was gonna draw into that, right? If only. Although I guess there's no real way to figure that out. We'll go ahead here and run with the double pirates. Sadly not being able to spend all my mana right here, but that's fine. I mean, we had to make a decision there about what we wanted to draw. I do really want to go ahead and play Mukla though. The Tyrant of the Veil. Add 2 bananas to my hand instead. That is one of those cards that... For 6 mana and a 5/5, I don't know what kind of bananas. If they're just the 1/1 buffs, they may not be as amazing, but we'll see. Okay, he's gonna play the Grandmother here. Fair enough. Fair enough. I think I may be better off though with the Sunwalker here. Your hero can only take 1 damage at a time. We got the Dark Iron Dwarf, and then we have the Mirror Images here as well. Now, none of those are mechanical, sadly. None of those are going to be mechanical. Mirror Images is going to be rather helpful here. Tough call. I mean, I do want to optimize my Mukla plays, of course. But I think we're going to go with the Dark Iron Dwarf here. Just because I already have a taunt in my hand in the Sunwalker, and this will probably give me a little bit more, you know, momentum, I suppose. I do want to play the Sunwalker here. If I can. I can also just go ahead and play Mukla. Now, you know what? This is probably the better option. The issue here is obviously that he's gonna get an Explorer's Head back here. But it will more than likely end up falling here anyway. He's gonna ping the shield. But as long as he doesn't have any kind of scary spells in his hand, we should definitely have the upper hand here ourselves. The next turn, I'm still hoping that I'm gonna draw into a mech here, because the Goblin Blast Mage would absolutely murder everything he has. Super powerful card here. Obviously there's a ton of mechanical cards in the game, but... Wow. Alright. That's a sick looking card. Arcanosmith. Nice. It's funny because I've been playing a bunch of Constructed Ladder, and it makes it hard to play a bunch of the cards that are in the game, right? But this is completely different. This is completely different than the cards you normally see on the Constructed Ladder. You don't see these decks whatsoever. Okay. Ooh, the Echo of Medivh. So good. Stormpike Commando, though. It's actually going to be a better option here, I think. Echo of Medivh is so good as well, though. If you want to go to the later stages of the game, this is probably going to take a little while. But considering I still have my taunt up and I can then clean up the rest of the board, I think the Stormpike Commando is just going to be superior. As I will be able to ping him down. Hit the hero power on there. Lose one of my minions and hit him in the face. I mean, Echo of Medivh is great, right? But this way we can play Mukla's Champion in the next turn. Or not, sorry, not Mukla's Champion. Mukla Tyrant of the Veil, rather. We can play him and then play the bananas as well, as long as they are the 1/1s. It's funny because, like, the game has been out for a little while already, right? It's been a couple of years, and a lot of cards got added since, and only a handful of them from every single adventure and expansion actually get played. The vast majority of them never really see daylight, I suppose, or not, you know, not on Constructed or any of the tournaments. That must be a flame. Alright, fine. We'll go with a counterspell. That is kind of annoying. This must be a, that must be an explosive trap, right? I have no way to really... It's not an explosive trap. It's not an explosive trap. We're fine. We're fine. Hold on. Let me play Mukla first. I had to check there. I could have saved him, I suppose, with the banana, but I mean, that's kind of a risky thing to do. Gotta go ahead and ping it down. Get rid of the slime and just simply hit him in the face. Now, we know it's not... Alright, okay. Okay. I was gonna say, we know that it's not a whole lot of the... What secret is left over right now? We've got, obviously, Misdirect. We've got the Explosive Arrow, we've got Freezing Trap. All of those things are not triggered just yet. Snake Trap it isn't either. Is it gonna be a cat trick? That could very well be it. Although I haven't seen... Maybe I'm missing one very important one. Ooh, Flamewaker value right here. Let's go. Mukla, get him. Mukla, get him. Yeah, it is. Wow. After your opponent casts a spell. Alright. Just keep buffing up Mukla. Mukla, get him. Mukla, give me the value. No. You gotta hit that thing, dude. You gotta hit that thing. I still don't have a mechanical, sadly. Alright, fine. Try again. Flame Waker, one time. No? Alright, fine. This is one of those traps you never, ever see. I actually, I was wondering there, because we hit phase, we used the spell, we hit a minion, we used the hero power, we played basically all of them, so the only one that was left over there was going to be the cut trick, but that is such an uncommon one. But I think at this point in the game, we're in a pretty good spot. He's not going to be able to take out Mukla. And Mukla is going to be able to go for the victory here. He might play any legendary he wants, and that's totally cool with me, because I can just simply go ahead, hit him in the face. Alright, fine. We'll go Ice Block. 3, 2, 1. Bam! And that means that we got ourselves a nice little free card pack. Definitely not going to complain about that. There we go. We'll open that in a second, though. I want to play one more match first.
Liadrin versus Jaina.
You asked for it. My hammer burns with holy fire.
I decided to go with Lady Liadrin just because we're not gonna get anything back, right? We're not gonna get anything different. Just because I want to go ahead and play some Paladin here. Nope. Doesn't give us any changes whatsoever. I do think I want to save the coin for a little while, though. I think using the coin preemptively was a bit of a mistake from the previous opponent that we faced. Because it sort of, you know, got him stuck in a later stage of the game. He probably would have been better off saving it for a little while longer. That 2 damage initially isn't going to change a whole lot anyway. Antique Healbot is very good. Whenever you summon a 1 health minion, give it Divine Shield. We also get an eye for an eye. When your hero takes damage, deal that much damage to your... Nah. We're definitely going to go ahead and pick up the Healbot here. Very helpful card. Obviously, it's hard to say what kind of Paladin we are playing here, because the vast majority of them will be based around secrets and all that, but the one that we're playing in Brawls, it's gonna be a little rough. The Zombie Chow. Zombie Chow is pretty good. Silver Moon Portal. Give a minion +2/+2. Summon a random 2-cost minion. Ooh. I kind of feel like doing that. It's hard to say, right? Because the Zombie Chow isn't gonna achieve a whole lot. Just because the pirates are gonna be able to stay alive through it anyway, and there's not a whole lot of no. You know what? Just for argument's sake, we'll pick up the Silver Moon Portal here. I could always actually buff up my pirate in the next turn, which will make it up to 5 health, and it will be able to start attacking their pirates quite easily. Plus, I get a 2-drop. So I think coining that out and putting it all on my pirate is going to be a rather helpful tool. Now, ideally, I do play a 3-drop here. Once again, right, this is a bit of a rough position for him to be in, because he's got some mana left over. Keeper for Ulduar. Ulduman, no. Holy Light, yes, maybe. Dragon Consort, we'll pick up, I think we'll pick up the Holy Light here. You know what, I'm gonna go ahead and coin out my Silver Moon Portal, and we'll take control of that board. I love good old Silver Moon. Really? That's probably the worst one I could have gotten here. Now, obviously, he can kill that minion if he also wants to go ahead and use his hero power for it. But as long, like, he's not gonna have a Frostbolt right now, right? Unless he just... Oh, come on. Okay, I was gonna say. I wouldn't have been surprised if he just got a Frostbolt from that, but no, we're fine. So now we've got the control of the board. Now we just need to push that advantage. Midnight Drake, gain +1 attacking for each other card in your hand. Huh. Gain +1 attack for each other card in my hand. I mean, that's pretty good, right? I can play 2 pirates right now, or I can play a Midnight Drake. It's just that... It's hard to say, though. Equality is kind of like, eh. Keeper of Ulduman, I don't really... Alright, fine. Fine, we'll go there. I think I wanna take out that minion and play the Midnight Drake. One of those cards you don't see a whole lot, but in this scenario, it actually is turning out to be pretty good, because I haven't played all too many cards yet. A 6/4. That's pretty good. That's pretty good for a 4-drop. That is pretty good for a 4-drop. Obviously, it can get silenced and all that, but once again, considering this is a brawl, that's probably not going to be all too big of a deal. Ooh, I got scared once again for a Frostbolt there. I've played too many mages with Frostbolt, I suppose, over the years. Return this minion to your hand when you inspire, and gain +1 health for each card in your hand. Twilight Drake. I think we have to go Twilight Drake here, right? I mean, it's not ideal as far as the mana spending goes, I suppose, but this is still pretty helpful. We're playing sort of like a hand pally right now. That's not even a thing, but I'll start hitting him in the face. He's most likely gonna run into mech and hero power. It's totally cool with me. Ooh. Maybe I should have actually taken that minion out. You can actually clean up the board now. Ugh. The +1 spell power. Oh, that's fine. We still do have an advantage. I can play 3 pirates here if I need to. Oh, we couldn't even play anything. Competitive Spirit or the Argent Protector. Whenever you summon a mech, gain Divine Shield. I think I want to pick up the Argent Protector here. Just because it's very helpful. I could also go with a Competitive Spirit, to be honest. Both are pretty good. Considering, you know, I think Competitive Spirit is probably going to be superior here. It's just that I need to be able to think a turn ahead. This way I'm going to be able to play my hero power next turn as well. And we're going to get quite a bunch of value out of that. At the very least, we've put out some pressure on the board. He's going to have to figure out a way to deal with this right now, because in the next turn it's going to roll out of control. Ooh, that's a rough one. Lucky for me, he didn't really get something too scary. Selfless Hero. Give a random friendly minion Divine Shield. It's going to be the Death Rattle. Draw a card and deal damage equal to its cost. That's tempting. That is very tempting. I don't know what is in my deck. The thing is, am I just gonna draw a pirate and deal 2 damage? I don't know exactly how it's gonna work out. You know what? We'll try it out. This may be an issue though. What do you think is gonna happen? Draw a card and deal damage equal to its cost. I probably should have gone for the minion here. That made a lot more sense. I don't know if my deck is... Oh my god. Alright, fine. We're going. It's just gonna be a pirate. I could have known. I should have known as well. I should have known. We'll try and scare him, I suppose. He's probably gonna hit face here, so it's not that bad for us. Because, all things considered, I don't think he's gonna attack a minion here. That doesn't really make a whole lot of sense, and that way my pirate on the right can still clean up the board. But still. Okay. Oh, sadly he is gonna hero power. I was hoping he wouldn't. I should have just played the minion. It would have made so much more sense. It would have actually played out way better, because we would have been in such a powerful place right now. Ooh. Lay on hands. We're just gonna get more pirates though. Your Sylvan recruits have +1 attack. At the start of your turn, swap this minion with a random one in your hand. Nah, we'll have to pick the Lay on Hands here. We will have to pick it up. Thing is, I've got a lot of healing right now in my hand. Which is gonna make this a little strange. Because I'm gonna need some more minions out on the board very soon. I mean, sure, we're gonna get some card draw and all that, but we know it's gonna be a bunch of pirates, and none of that is going to be particularly helpful for us. I'll have to clean that up. Not trigger the hero power, or not trigger the minion just yet. We could go for the Healbot. Healbot is not that bad of a choice. I can also go for the pirate right here. I think I'm gonna go ahead and pick up the Healbot just because we've got the mana for it anyway. And that way I can keep the Holy Light in hand for a little while longer. We're drawing out this match at this point though. Slowly but surely wiggling him down. We were in such a good place. If I made the decision to play a couple of other cards, I shouldn't have played that 5 mana spell. That was by far the biggest mistake here. I should not have played that, because that basically just left me in a terrible position. What is that? A Firelands portal? Alright. Well, that could have been way worse. Nat Pagel. I really don't need another pirate, though. We're gonna discover another minion. And we also got the Gadgets and Jouster. I think Nat Pago is probably gonna be your best bet, because we are starting to run low on cards here, but... Fine, Nat. You better give me something good, though. Because I'm not too impressed so far with what I've got. I think I'm just simply gonna hit face. Alright. We'll take it. He can't kill Nat unless he wants to use a hero power on it, right? So there's a chance that we're gonna draw in more pirates. More pirates means more pirates, right? That's basically all that means. They're not particularly amazing, but they're pretty reasonable to drop in a game. There's a lot worse ones, I suppose. They synergize reasonably well with pirate-based decks, but we're not running anything, you know, that is even remotely close to that. It's alright, though. I think we've still got the upper hand here. Oh, no! Are you kidding me? Why'd you have to think about that turn for so long? Well, that is, oh, man, Cthulhu. Why would you have to think about that for so long? We'll pick the Avenging Wrath. I'll lay on hands. Give me some pirates. I need more of those pirates. Y'all got any more of those pirates? I mean, actually, that was probably not the best choice. May have to just go Avenging Wrath in the next one and play 2 more pirates. We're in a pretty terrible place now, though. We were in such a good spot until my opponent randomly played a... that Flame Strike. That Flame Strike, though. Pilot the Shredder now as well. Can you stop drawing good? Can you stop drawing all these great cards? He's even gonna hit face? Cheeky. Yeah, the Tuskar Jouster is not gonna be any help. Fairy Dragon is probably gonna be reasonable. The Avenge could be good. Avenge could be pretty good. It's just that I kind of need to clean up this board one way or another, and I think I'm gonna run Avenging Wrath here. So probably going for the Fairy Dragon makes a little more sense. Well, you know what? Here goes nothing. Hit him. Hit him. Hit everything. Alright, that could have been worse. Oh, come on now. Why would you... Alright. X marks the spot. I should have probably actually hero powered, come to think of this board now. Just because of that berserk there. I'm making a bunch of minor misplays here that could very well cost me the game. The main one though is picking up the card where I knew that my deck was probably only pirates. Alright, Griffin. Griffin, get annoyed at me. Come on, Mr. Griffin. Even the Griffin doesn't care about me anymore. Oh, there we go. Ooh, animated armor. Alright. Interesting decision there. I probably would have turned those 2 around, but... what do I know? Hammer of Wrath will give me more pirates. Has anyone ever said no to pirates? That's what I'm thinking. I can get more pirates as well from the Acolyte of Pain, but I think the Hammer of Wrath probably turns out a little bit better here. Yeah, Hammer of Wrath. Give me another pirate. We just need to keep on spending our mana. If we spend more mana, eventually we're gonna be in a good spot. It's just a rough fight here, because fine. There we go. We're still able to spend all our mana, though. Do I kill the animated armor here? I think I do. Just because attacking the minion on the left doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. Looking at the board right now. I still do have a Holy Light in hand as well. We could still win this, though. We're pretty close. Okay, he's just gonna keep on killing that. That's fine by me. Now, if he doesn't have any big minions he can play right now, we've actually managed to come back. It's not too bad. Okay, give me something big. we can play more, oh man. We can play more pirates. But the pirates, I don't see him doing a whole lot. I could also go for the Ardent Protector on a minion. On a hero power. I think that's probably gonna be my best bet. Here we go. Come at me. Now, whoever draws a big card here basically ends up obtaining the victory, because neither of us are in a terrible position, but neither of us are at a clear advantage either. I've still got more HP than he does. By a little bit. Ooh, no, Big Game Hunter is no big deal. He's not gonna be able... Ooh, he needs to be very careful. I think I actually... No, don't have anything good there.
You gotta be kidding me!
Ooh, why did you not play that? Are you kidding me, mate? Well, I have to run Blessing of Kings here. Thing is, like, I'm never sure. Yeah, I need, whatever.
The battle. Reporting for duty.
We can also keep it alive for a single turn, I suppose. He's not gonna be able to kill it right now. I'm gonna win that race to the face. Maybe that was a risk, though. Maybe I should have just killed the Ventrico. It's just that, like, any minions are gonna be real expensive here. Alright, he's got 10 mana anyway. If he wants to play anything big now, yeah, he's gonna need to kill that. Alright, it was the correct decision after all. Come on, game. Give me something helpful. Give me some... Ooh. I mean... Probably have to go for the recruiter here, right? Both our full dragon is alright, but when a friendly minion dies while this is in your hand, game +1 attack, like, I need that early game, not right now. This is such a risk though, because everything can just kill it. I had to do something there. Not a whole lot of stuff I could change. Aw, man. I can't believe this, though. I was in such a good spot. I just sort of gave away the advantage. Now, we haven't lost yet. We're still gonna get at least, like, a single card draw off. But just one more. No, come on. Why are you getting all these big cards? Why would you do that to me, Baron? Are you kidding me? That's, like, the perfect counter to this. Alright, well, the draw of all draws. Hogger, and I don't think you're gonna cut it. I don't think you're gonna cut it, Hogger. I mean, I'm gonna die very, very quickly here, and if I could stay alive for another turn. I mean, I could stay alive here for one more turn. Hold on, let me hero power first. Don't be an idiot, Loko. Not that it really matters, because, I mean, it's gonna die anyway. But at the very least, we're still alive and kicking. We're not quite done yet. The only issue is that I've got nothing. If I get a Firelands portal right now, right? Out of like the gazillion cards that Hearthstone has. Oh no. There's still a chance. If I could get a Firelands portal game, I would love you forever. Well, it doesn't really matter all too much. Cause you know, whatever I do here, we can get some more pirates. We can get some more pirates here. But I'm pretty sure that while I'm gonna be able to play a bunch of minions here, I'll give him the satisfaction to hit me in the face. Because sadly, we're gonna end up losing this game. Primarily because I got that. I shouldn't have played that 5 mana spell that only dealt 2 damage. I knew that there was gonna be only pirates in my deck. I only had a couple of options, but hit me in the face, dude. Come on. Hit me with that fireball. We'll open up a card pack. We'll make up for all of these silly misplays by opening up one of these card packs, and it's gonna contain like a gazillion legendaries. Watch me. Maybe a gazillion legendaries would be a little bit on the higher end, but I'm okay with like 2, okay? I wouldn't complain if I get 2 of them. Come on now, game. I got this. Ooh, an epic. Alright, could be worse. Give me something. Give me something I don't have. I think I have every epic from the original deck, but, you know, still not gonna complain. An extra Pyroblast has never hurt anyone. That's like free dust right there. Alrighty, Mr. Pyroblast. Thank you very much for your, I think what that was 100 dust, right? Thank you, sir. But with that, I'm gonna be ending this video right here. I hope you enjoyed watching it. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that like button down below. And if you want to see more content like this, make sure you subscribe as well. And while you're at it, go ahead and follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Links are in the description. Other than that, I want to thank you all for watching. Have an amazing day. Do not forget to smile, alright? And I will see you in the next one.